The power of a 21-day challenge, written and published by United Sports. Change is not something that happens overnight. It is built day by day, choice by choice, habit by habit. If you want to transform your life, you must first reprogram your mind. And that begins with one simple challenge: 21 days of complete mental discipline. Science has proven that it takes approximately 21 days to break an old habit and build a new one. This is not a theory. This is a fact. If you are willing to commit, if you are ready to push past your limitations, then you are about to unlock a version of yourself that you never knew existed. This is not just a challenge. This is your opportunity to rewrite your future. Welcome to the 21 Days Challenge: How to Reprogram Your Mind for Success. United Sports brings you this powerful audiobook-style motivational journey designed to reshape the way you think, act, and live. For the next few minutes, you will step into a world where success is not a dream but a reality you create. This is not about wishful thinking. This is about real change. You are about to embark on a transformational path that will force you to confront your limiting beliefs, push beyond your comfort zone, and develop the mindset of high achievers. But remember, this is only for those who are serious, the ones who are tired of waiting, the ones who refuse to settle. If that's you, keep listening. Your 21-day journey starts now. Everything you have in life right now is a result of your mindset. Your success, your failures, your habits, everything is dictated by how you think. And here's the truth: most people are trapped in a cycle of self-doubt, procrastination, and fear. They want to change, but they don't know how. They start something new, but within days, they fall back into their old patterns. Why? Because they have never reprogrammed their mind. They are running on an outdated mental script, one that tells them they are not good enough, not smart enough, not capable enough. And as long as that script is running in the background, success will always feel out of reach. But what if you could change that? What if you could rewire your brain to think like a winner? What if you could install new beliefs, new habits, and new thought patterns that push you forward instead of holding you back? That's exactly what this 21-day challenge is about. It's about breaking the old program and installing a new one. It's about taking control of your thoughts and using them to shape the future you want. Because once your mind is reprogrammed for success, everything else will follow. The next 21 days are going to test you. There will be moments of resistance. Moments where your old self tries to pull you back into comfort. Moments where your mind tells you to quit. But here's what you must understand: change is uncomfortable. Growth is painful. Success demands sacrifice. If you expect this journey to be easy, you are setting yourself up for failure. But if you embrace the struggle, if you commit to the process, then on the other side of these 21 days, you will emerge as a completely different person. A stronger person, a more disciplined person, a person who no longer reacts to life but creates it. The power of this challenge lies in consistency. Doing something for 1 day is easy. Doing it for 3 days is manageable. But doing it for 21 days? That's when true transformation happens. That's when your mind begins to shift. That's when new neural pathways are formed, making success a natural part of your existence. If you commit, truly commit, you will no longer have to force yourself to think positively or take action. Your mind will do it automatically. Success will become your new normal. This challenge is not just about developing better habits. It's about reprogramming your identity. You are not here to play small. You are not here to live an average life. You are here to step into your fullest potential. And that requires a new mindset, a new level of discipline, and a new way of seeing yourself. For the next 21 days, you will train your mind to operate at a higher frequency. You will eliminate negative self-talk. You will replace doubt with confidence. You will stop making excuses and start taking massive action. So, here's your first step: commit to this challenge. Make a decision right now that no matter what happens, you will not quit. You will follow through. You will show up for yourself every single day. Because this is your life, and no one else is going to change it for you. If you don't take action, you will stay exactly where you are. But if you commit to these 21 days, you will unlock doors that once seemed impossible to open. The choice is yours. In the next part, we will break down the hidden patterns that have been controlling your life. The ones that have kept you stuck in the same cycle for years. If you want to change your future, you must first understand your past. Get ready to expose the mental roadblocks that have been holding you back. Because before you can install a new program, you must delete the old one. The real work begins now. If this message resonated with you, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to United Sports. The journey has just begun, and the best is yet to come. Stay disciplined, stay focused, and let's reprogram your mind for success. Breaking old patterns and building new ones. Every person has a pattern, a way of thinking and acting that shapes their life. Some patterns lead to growth, success, and happiness. Others trap people in cycles of failure, doubt, and regret. The biggest mistake most people make is thinking that their life is stuck the way it is. But the truth is, life is simply a reflection of habits and mental programs. Change the program, and everything changes with it. The reason most people struggle to improve their lives is that they are running on autopilot. They wake up, follow the same routine, think the same thoughts, and make the same choices. Without realizing it, they repeat yesterday over and over again. This is why change feels impossible. It's not that they are incapable, it's that they are stuck in a loop. And if nothing is done, that loop continues for years, sometimes even a lifetime. To break free, one must first become aware of these patterns. Every thought, every habit, every reaction is a result of conditioning. People are not born with fear, self-doubt, or laziness. These are learned behaviors, picked up from past experiences, surroundings, and the people they have been around. But here's the good news. Anything that is learned can be unlearned. The first step in reprogramming the mind is to identify the habits that are holding you back. What are the thoughts that stop you from taking action? What are the excuses that keep you stuck? What are the fears that prevent you from going after your dreams? These patterns do not disappear on their own. They must be challenged, questioned, and removed. Because as long as they remain, progress will always be temporary. Breaking old patterns is uncomfortable. The mind resists change because it craves familiarity. This is why most people quit before they see results. They mistake discomfort for failure. But discomfort is not a sign to stop, it is a sign that transformation is happening. When the mind fights back, it means the old program is being rewritten. This is the moment to push through, not give in. One of the most effective ways to break a negative pattern is replacement. The human brain does not respond well to empty spaces. If a habit is removed, it must be replaced with a stronger one. For example, if negative self-talk is eliminated, it must be replaced with positive affirmations. If procrastination is removed, it must be replaced with disciplined action. If fear is challenged, it must be replaced with courage. Without replacement, the mind naturally falls back into old behaviors. Repetition is the secret to making new habits stick. The brain forms new connections based on repeated actions. The more a habit is practiced, the stronger it becomes. This is why the 21-day challenge is so powerful. It forces consistency. Each day, a new pattern is strengthened, and an old one is weakened. By the end of 21 days, the new behavior starts feeling natural. Small changes, done consistently, lead to massive transformations. Most people fail because they try to change everything at once. They set huge goals, push too hard, and then burn out. But real progress is made through small, daily improvements. One step at a time. One change at a time. This is how powerful habits are built, not through sudden bursts of motivation, but through steady and consistent action. Mindset is everything. No habit can stick if the mind rejects it. This is why belief is just as important as action. If a person still sees themselves as weak, incapable, or stuck, their results will reflect that belief. The moment they change how they see themselves, their reality will shift. They must start identifying as a disciplined person, a focused person, a successful person. The mind always follows identity. One of the fastest ways to shift identity is through visualization. The mind does not know the difference between reality and imagination. When a person repeatedly imagines themselves as successful, confident, and driven, their mind starts treating that image as the new reality. Over time, their actions align with that vision. This is why athletes, entrepreneurs, and high achievers all use visualization. It works. Another powerful tool is environment control. People become like those they surround themselves with. If the environment is full of negativity, distractions, and people who don't believe in growth, change becomes harder. But when the surroundings are filled with motivation, discipline, and like-minded individuals, progress becomes easier. The right environment can either accelerate growth or destroy it. The words a person speaks also play a major role in reprogramming the mind. Words are not just sounds, they carry energy. The more someone speaks about struggle, the more they experience it. The more they talk about failure, the more it becomes real. This is why successful people are careful with their language. They speak words that align with the future they want, not the fears they have. Excuses must be eliminated. Every excuse is just a way of avoiding responsibility. I don't have time. I'm not ready. I'll start tomorrow. These are lies the mind creates to stay in its comfort zone. Success does not wait for the perfect time. The perfect time is now. Momentum is the key to lasting change. The first few days of change are the hardest. But after that, the effort starts to feel easier. The challenge is not in making progress. It's in staying consistent long enough for progress to show. If a person can push past the first week, their chances of succeeding increase dramatically. Accountability speeds up transformation. When goals are shared with someone supportive, the likelihood of following through increases. This could be a mentor, a friend, or even writing down commitments daily. The more accountable a person is, the less likely they are to quit. Rest and recovery are important, but they should never turn into laziness. Balance does not mean stopping progress. It means knowing when to slow down but never losing sight of the goal. Success requires energy, and energy comes from taking care of the body and mind. Doubt will show up. Challenges will appear. Old habits will try to return. But this is the test. Only those who keep going will see results. This is why commitment is more powerful than motivation. Motivation comes and goes, but commitment stays. Those who commit, win. Breaking old patterns is not just about success, it's about freedom. The freedom to live without limitations. The freedom to create the future instead of repeating the past. The freedom to wake up every day knowing that progress is being made. This is not just a challenge, this is a new way of living. In the next part, the focus will be on the mind itself. Understanding how thoughts work, how they shape reality, and how to take full control of them. Because once the mind is mastered, success in every area of life becomes effortless. The journey continues. Mastering your thoughts, the key to reprogramming. Your mind is the most powerful tool you have, but most people never learn how to control it. They let their thoughts run wild, filled with doubt, fear, and negativity. And as a result, they live a life shaped by those same thoughts. But here's the truth. Your mind is like a garden. Whatever you plant will grow. If you plant seeds of success, confidence, and discipline, you will create a future that reflects those qualities. But if you allow weeds of negativity to take over, they will choke out every opportunity before it even has a chance to grow. In the previous part, the focus was on breaking old patterns. Now, it's time to build new ones. The key to reprogramming your mind for success is mastering the way you think. Your thoughts are the foundation of your reality. Everything starts with a thought. Every action, every decision, every habit, it all begins in your mind. If you want to change your life, you must first change your thoughts. Most people don't realize that they are constantly programming their own minds without even knowing it. Every time they say, "I can't do this," they are wiring their brain for failure. Every time they say, "I'm not good enough," they are reinforcing self-doubt. And the more they repeat these thoughts, the more they become automatic. This is why change feels so difficult, because the brain is simply following the instructions it has been given over and over again. But here's the good news. Just as the mind can be programmed with negativity, it can also be reprogrammed with success. The process is simple but requires effort. First, you must become aware of your thoughts. Pay attention to what you tell yourself every day. Are your thoughts lifting you up or pulling you down? Are they pushing you forward or keeping you stuck? Self-awareness is the first step to change. Once you identify negative thoughts, you must challenge them. Ask yourself, is this really true? Or is this just a story I've been telling myself? Most of the time, the fears and doubts in your mind are not based on reality. They are just old mental programs running on autopilot. And just like deleting a file from a computer, you can remove those thoughts and replace them with something better. One of the most powerful ways to reprogram your mind is through affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that you repeat daily to install new beliefs. Instead of saying, "I'll never be successful," say, "I am capable of achieving great things." Instead of saying, "I'm not smart enough," say, "I have the ability to learn and grow." At first, these statements may feel strange, but with repetition, they will become your new reality. Visualization is another powerful tool. Close your eyes and see yourself succeeding. Imagine yourself achieving your goals, living the life you want, feeling the emotions of success. Your brain doesn't know the difference between reality and imagination. What you focus on becomes real. The more you visualize success, the more your mind will work to turn that vision into reality. But none of this works without action. Positive thinking alone is not enough. You must take daily steps toward your goals. Even small actions create momentum. The moment you start acting like the person you want to become, your mind will begin to align with that identity. Success is not about luck. It's about creating the right habits day after day. One of the biggest mistakes people make is waiting for motivation. They think they need to feel inspired before they take action. But that's not how the mind works. Action creates motivation. The more you do, the more motivated you become. The key is to start, even when you don't feel like it. Once you take that first step, everything else becomes easier. The people who succeed in life are not the ones who never feel doubt or fear. They are the ones who refuse to let those emotions control them. They have trained their minds to push forward no matter what. They have mastered their thoughts, and as a result, they have mastered their lives. If you truly want to reprogram your mind, you must be intentional about what you allow into it. The books you read, the videos you watch, the people you surround yourself with, these all shape your thoughts. Fill your mind with knowledge, inspiration, and positivity. Protect your mental space like your life depends on it, because it does. Reprogramming your mind is not an overnight process. It takes time, effort, and consistency. But if you stay committed, you will start to see results. You will notice that you react differently to challenges. You will feel more in control of your emotions. You will make decisions based on confidence rather than fear. And most importantly, you will start to believe in yourself at a level you never have before. Every day, you have a choice: to continue thinking the way you always have, or to start training your mind for success. The old way has brought you to where you are now. The new way will take you where you want to be, but only if you commit to it. This is your challenge. For the next 21 days, be mindful of your thoughts. When negativity creeps in, replace it with a positive belief. When doubt arises, remind yourself of your power. When fear tells you to stop, take action anyway. This is how transformation happens. This is how you break free from your old self and create a new one. In the next part, we will focus on the daily habits that will solidify your new mindset. Because reprogramming your thoughts is just the beginning. To make success automatic, you must turn it into a lifestyle. Get ready to take control of your daily routine and build the habits that will change your future forever. Daily habits that transform your mindset. Success is not built in a single day. It is the result of small, daily actions repeated over time. Most people fail not because they lack talent or intelligence, but because they never master their habits. Your mind is shaped by what you do consistently, not what you do occasionally. If you want to reprogram your mind for success, you must first change your daily habits. Every morning is an opportunity to reset your mind. The first hour of your day sets the tone for everything that follows. Successful people don't start their day by scrolling through their phones or reacting to problems. They take control. They start with gratitude, positive affirmations, and a clear plan for the day. The way you begin your morning determines whether you will be in control or if the world will control you. One of the most powerful habits you can develop is self-discipline. People who succeed are not always the most talented, but they are always the most disciplined. They don't wait for motivation. They don't rely on feelings. They commit to their goals even when they don't feel like it. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you strengthen your mindset and move one step closer to your dreams. Your environment plays a huge role in shaping your mindset. If you surround yourself with negativity, distractions, and toxic influences, your mind will reflect that. What if you fill your environment with books, positive influences, and people who challenge you to grow? Your mindset will elevate automatically. Change your surroundings, and you will change your thoughts. One of the greatest lessons in life is learning to control your thoughts. Most people let negative thoughts run their lives. They doubt themselves. They fear failure. They focus on problems instead of solutions. But those who achieve greatness understand one simple truth: your thoughts create your reality. If you constantly think about failure, you will fail. If you think about growth and success, you will attract opportunities. The secret to building a strong mindset is consistency. Anyone can work hard for a day. Anyone can stay positive for a week. But real change happens when you show up every single day, even when it's hard. Success is not about big wins. It's about small wins repeated over time. The little things you do daily matter more than the big things you do once in a while. Reading every day is one of the simplest and most effective ways to reprogram your mind. Knowledge is power, but only if you apply it. Every great leader, entrepreneur, and successful person in history has been a reader. Books allow you to learn from the greatest minds of all time. If you read for just 30 minutes a day, in 1 year, you will have gained more knowledge than most people gain in a lifetime. Another key habit of high achievers is taking action. Many people wait for the perfect time, but the truth is, there is no perfect time. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is today. People who succeed don't overthink, they execute. They take the first step even when they don't have all the answers. Action creates momentum, and momentum creates success. Gratitude is a habit that can instantly change your mindset. Instead of focusing on what you lack, focus on what you have. Gratitude shifts your perspective from scarcity to abundance. When you appreciate what you have, you invite more blessings into your life. Every day, take a moment to be thankful for the opportunities, the lessons, and the people who support you. One of the biggest mindset shifts you can make is understanding that failure is not the opposite of success, it is part of success. Every failure is a lesson. Every setback is an opportunity to grow. The most successful people in the world have failed more times than the average person has even tried. The only real failure is giving up. If you keep going, you will eventually win. Your words have power. The way you speak to yourself matters. If you constantly say, "I can't," "I'm not good enough," or "I'll never succeed," your mind will believe it. But if you say, "I am capable, I am improving, and I will succeed," your brain will start looking for ways to make it happen. Speak life into your dreams. Speak success into existence. Greatness is built in the moments when no one is watching. The discipline to wake up early, to work when you don't feel like it, to stay focused when distractions are everywhere, that is what separates the successful from the average. You are not competing with anyone else. Your only competition is the person you were yesterday. One of the most underrated success habits is learning to say no. Every time you say yes to something that doesn't serve your goals, you are saying no to something that does. Protect your time. Protect your energy. Be intentional with how you spend every minute of your day. Your mindset will grow when you embrace challenges. Most people run away from difficulties. But successful people understand that challenges are what make them stronger. Every struggle is an opportunity to learn, to improve, and to build resilience. Don't avoid the hard things, embrace them. To truly reprogram your mind, you must develop a long-term vision. Short-term pleasure will never lead to long-term success. Stop looking for quick fixes. Stop chasing instant gratification. Instead, think about where you want to be in 1 year, 5 years, 10 years. Every small decision you make today is shaping that future. Energy is everything. The food you eat, the sleep you get, and the way you move your body all affect your mindset. If you are constantly tired, distracted, and unmotivated, look at your lifestyle. High achievers take care of their physical and mental health because they know that success starts from within. Let go of excuses. You can either have results or excuses, but you can't have both. People who succeed take full responsibility for their actions. They don't blame others. They don't wait for the perfect moment. They make things happen. If you want to reprogram your mind for success, stop making excuses and start making changes. In the next part, we will talk about how to stay committed when doubt creeps in, when motivation fades, and when obstacles appear. Because no matter how strong your habits are, there will be moments when you feel like giving up. But true success is not about how you feel. It's about what you do despite how you feel. Get ready to unlock the mindset of resilience. If you're finding value in this journey, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to United Sports. The transformation has already begun. Keep going, and let's build a future worth fighting for. Overcoming doubt and staying consistent. Doubt is the silent enemy that kills more dreams than failure ever will. It sneaks into the mind like a whisper, telling people they are not good enough, not smart enough, not capable enough. And if they listen, doubt takes over, turning their dreams into fears, their hopes into regrets. But the truth is, doubt is nothing more than a lie. It has no power unless it is believed. The only way to silence doubt is through action. The only way to defeat it is by proving it wrong, one step at a time. Most people quit because they expect immediate results. They start something new, but when they don't see progress within a few days, they assume it's not working. They don't realize that growth is happening beneath the surface. Just like a seed takes time to grow before breaking through the soil, success takes time before it becomes visible. The ones who succeed are not the ones who never doubt. They are the ones who keep going despite their doubts. Success is not about talent. It's not about luck. It's about consistency. The greatest athletes, the most successful entrepreneurs, the most disciplined individuals in the world, none of them became great overnight. They showed up every single day, even when they didn't feel like it, even when no one was watching, even when their efforts seemed pointless. They understood that success is built in small, daily actions, not in sudden, grand moments. There will be days when motivation is low, days when progress feels slow, days when the mind tries to convince itself to quit. These are the most important days, because pushing forward on these days builds mental toughness. It strengthens discipline. It separates those who want success from those who are willing to fight for it. If someone can show up on their worst days, they will eventually win on their best days. The biggest mistake people make is waiting to feel ready. Waiting for confidence. Waiting for the perfect moment. That moment will never come. Confidence does not come before action, it comes from action. The more a person does something, the more confident they become. The only way to get better at something is to keep doing it, no matter how difficult it feels at first. Repetition creates mastery. Self-doubt can only be defeated with evidence. If someone doubts their ability, they must create proof that they can do it. That proof is built through small wins. Every single day, they must take an action, no matter how small, that moves them forward. It could be reading for 10 minutes, exercising for 5, writing 1 paragraph. Small actions done daily create unstoppable momentum. Excuses will always be there. Life will always be busy. There will always be obstacles. But those who want to succeed will find a way. Those who don't will find an excuse. The question is not, do I have time? The question is, how bad do I want it? Because if it truly matters, a way will always be found. Discipline is stronger than motivation. Motivation is temporary, it comes and goes. Discipline is permanent. It does not depend on feelings. It does not wait for the right moment. It does not negotiate. It simply does what needs to be done. That is why disciplined people succeed where motivated people fail. They have trained their mind to act despite emotions. Every person has 2 voices inside their head. One is weak. It makes excuses. It looks for shortcuts. It craves comfort. The other voice is strong. It pushes forward. It embraces challenge. It seeks growth. Which voice wins? The one that is fed daily. The more someone listens to weakness, the stronger it becomes. The more someone listens to strength, the more unstoppable they become. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of success. Every mistake is a lesson. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. The only true failure is quitting. The most successful people have failed more times than others have even tried. The difference? They never let failure define them. They let it refine them. The journey of success is not about never falling. It is about getting back up every single time. It is about refusing to stay down. Every challenge, every hardship, every struggle is a test. It is life asking, how bad do you want this? The ones who push through are the ones who achieve greatness. People often say they lack time. But the truth is, they lack priority. If something is important enough, time will be made. The same 24 hours are given to everyone. Some use them to grow. Some waste them on distractions. The difference between success and failure is not time, it is how time is used. Doubt can make dreams seem impossible. But here's the truth. The only thing stopping anyone is the story they tell themselves. If they keep saying, I can't, they will prove themselves right. If they say, I will find a way, they will make it happen. Words shape reality. The mind believes what it is repeatedly told. That is why successful people speak strength, not weakness. Nothing worth having comes easy. If success were easy, everyone would have it. The struggle is what makes it valuable. The pain, the effort, the sacrifices, they are what separate those who succeed from those who settle. The harder the journey, the greater the reward. Success is earned, not given. No one is coming to hand it over. No one will do the work for anyone. It is up to the individual to make the decision, to take the action, to stay consistent even when no results are visible yet. In this 21-day challenge, the most important thing is to keep going. Even when progress feels slow. Even when doubt creeps in. Even when it seems like nothing is changing. Because something is changing. The mind is being reprogrammed. And once the mind is changed, life follows. People often ask, how do I stay consistent? The answer is simple. Stop making it optional. Stop waiting for the right moment. Stop looking for motivation. Make it a non-negotiable part of life. Just like eating. Just like breathing. Success must become something that is done daily, without question. The ones who succeed in life are not the ones with the best resources. Not the ones with the most talent. Not the ones with the easiest path. They are the ones who simply refuse to quit. No matter how hard it gets, no matter how long it takes. They keep going. Because they know one thing. Every step forward is a step closer to victory. Doubt is defeated by action. Fear is destroyed by movement. Weakness is eliminated by discipline. The ones who succeed are not the ones who feel ready. They are the ones who start before they are ready. They take the first step, and then another, and then another, until one day, they look back and realize they have become unstoppable. The challenge continues. The mind is changing. The future is being built, one action at a time. The only question now is, Will you keep going? Visualizing success, the mind's secret weapon. Every great achievement begins in the mind before it becomes a reality. The most successful people in the world did not just stumble upon their victories. They saw them, felt them, and believed in them long before they happened. Their success was first created in their imagination. This is the power of visualization, the ability to picture success so clearly that your mind accepts it as reality. Your mind cannot tell the difference between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. When you visualize success, you activate the same neural pathways as if you were actually living it. This means that if you see yourself winning, overcoming challenges, and achieving greatness, your mind begins to believe it. And once your mind believes it, your actions will align with that belief. Many people fail not because they lack talent or resources, but because they cannot see themselves succeeding. They are trapped in a mental picture of failure, doubt, and struggle. Their vision is filled with obstacles instead of opportunities. But if you shift your focus, if you start seeing yourself as the person who wins, who thrives, who never gives up, then everything changes. You stop waiting for success and start creating it. Every night before you sleep and every morning when you wake up, take a moment to visualize your success. See yourself achieving your goals. Feel the emotions of victory. Experience the joy of accomplishment in your mind. This simple practice rewires your brain, making success feel familiar, expected, and natural. It removes doubt and replaces it with confidence. Champions train their minds just as much as they train their bodies. A runner sees himself crossing the finish line before the race begins. An entrepreneur envisions a thriving business before the first sale is made. A student imagines acing an exam before writing a single answer. Visualization is not daydreaming, it is mental preparation for success. If you want to change your reality, change your mental pictures. If you keep seeing yourself struggling, failing, and giving up, that is exactly what you will experience. But if you start seeing yourself winning, overcoming, and succeeding, your actions will follow that vision. Your mind is like a GPS. It will take you where you tell it to go. Doubt and fear weaken your vision. The moment you let negative thoughts take over, your mental image of success starts to fade. This is why it is essential to guard your mind. Surround yourself with positive influences. Read books that inspire you. Listen to words that uplift you. Eliminate negativity from your environment because it clouds your vision. One of the most powerful exercises is writing down your vision. Take a piece of paper and describe your ideal life in detail. Where do you live? What do you do? How do you feel? The clearer your vision, the more real it becomes. When you put it on paper, it stops being just a thought. It becomes a goal, a mission, a reality waiting to happen. Every time doubt creeps in, close your eyes and return to your vision. Remind yourself why you started. See yourself pushing through obstacles, breaking barriers, and reaching the finish line. The mind is like a muscle. The more you train it to focus on success, the stronger it becomes. Some people say, "I will believe it when I see it." But the truth is, you will see it when you believe it. Your belief shapes your reality. If you don't believe in your success, no one else will. But once you commit to your vision with unshakable faith, doors will open, opportunities will appear, and the right people will come into your life. Your success is not waiting for the perfect moment. It is waiting for you to believe in it. The moment you decide that your vision is non-negotiable, everything in your life will start aligning with that decision. The people, the resources, and the opportunities will come, not by luck, but because your mind is set on making it happen. Every time you feel lost, remember this: success is a mental game. Before you win in life, you must first win in your mind. If you can see it, you can achieve it. The greatest achievers in history were not the strongest or the smartest. They were the ones who refused to let go of their vision. A powerful vision will pull you forward even in the toughest times. When challenges arise, when setbacks occur, your vision will remind you why you started. It will give you the strength to keep moving forward, no matter what stands in your way. Without vision, people give up too soon. But with vision, they find the courage to fight until they win. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is not luck, talent, or circumstances. It is the ability to hold on to a vision, even when reality seems to say otherwise. It is the discipline to see the invisible before it becomes visible. The 21-day challenge is about more than just building habits. It is about transforming your identity. And to do that, you must first see yourself as the person you want to become. If you keep looking at yourself through the lens of past failures, you will stay stuck. But if you start seeing yourself as strong, capable, and unstoppable, you will start acting that way. Your past does not define you. Your vision does. What you focus on expands. If you focus on problems, they will grow. If you focus on solutions, they will appear. If you focus on success, your actions will lead you there. The question is, what do you see? This is your moment to take control of your mind, to create a vision so powerful that nothing can shake it, to train your brain to see success before it happens. Because once you master this, you will never again be a victim of circumstances. You will be the creator of your own destiny. As we move into the final stage of this challenge, the real test begins. The habits are in place, the mindset is shifting, and now, it is time to unleash the new you. A version of yourself that does not hesitate, does not doubt, and does not quit. The next part is about becoming unstoppable. It is about taking everything you have learned and stepping into your power. The journey is almost complete. Now, it's time to finish strong. Becoming unstoppable, the new you after 21 days. After 21 days of discipline, focus, and consistent effort, something inside you has changed. You are no longer the person who started this journey. You have broken old patterns, built new habits, and reshaped the way you think. You have proven to yourself that success is not about talent, luck, or external circumstances. It is about mindset, action, and persistence. The process was not easy, but you did not quit. And now, you stand at the edge of something greater, a new version of yourself, ready to take on the world. The greatest lesson from this journey is that success is a daily commitment. It is not about waiting for motivation, it is about creating discipline. Motivation fades, but discipline keeps you moving forward even when you don't feel like it. The difference between those who succeed and those who fail is not intelligence or resources, it is consistency. You have learned to show up for yourself every single day, and that is what will set you apart from the rest. You have discovered that your mind is the most powerful tool you own. Every thought, every belief, every word you speak shapes your reality. You now understand that negativity is a choice, just as positivity is a choice. Fear is a choice, just as courage is a choice. Weakness is a choice, just as strength is a choice. And you, through these 21 days, have chosen strength. You have chosen to believe in yourself. You have chosen to rewrite your story. The voices of doubt that once controlled your actions have grown weaker. The excuses that once held you back have lost their power. You have trained yourself to think differently, to act differently, and to see opportunities where others see obstacles. This is the power of reprogramming your mind. You no longer react to life. You create life. Look at how much you have grown. The same person who once struggled to stay consistent has now built a habit of discipline. The person who once feared failure now sees it as a lesson. The one who once hesitated to take action now moves with confidence. Your progress is proof that change is always possible, no matter where you start. This journey has taught you that success is not found in one big moment, but in the small decisions you make every day. Waking up early, focusing on your goals, pushing through discomfort, and staying committed when no one is watching. These are the things that separate winners from the rest. You have experienced this firsthand. Now, it is no longer a theory, it is your reality. The biggest mistake people make after completing a challenge like this is thinking the work is over. But the truth is, this is just the beginning. The new habits, the discipline, the mindset shift, you must continue to build on them. Growth never stops. The moment you become comfortable, you stop evolving. And you did not come this far just to stay the same. Your next challenge is to maintain what you have built. Keep feeding your mind with positive, powerful thoughts. Keep pushing yourself beyond what feels comfortable. Keep reminding yourself that you are capable of more. Do not allow yourself to fall back into old patterns. You have worked too hard to go back to who you used to be. Success is not about what you do for 21 days. It is about what you do for the rest of your life. Every day is an opportunity to reinforce the habits you have created. Every moment is a chance to choose discipline over distraction, progress over excuses, and action over hesitation. The more you apply what you have learned, the stronger your new mindset becomes. You must now take full responsibility for your future. No one else is going to build the life you want for you. No one else is going to do the hard work. No one else is going to push you when times get tough. This is your life, and you are in control. You have already proven that you can change. Now, the question is, how far will you take it? Greatness is not reserved for a select few. It is not something people are born with. It is something that is built through hard work, sacrifice, and relentless focus. The only difference between those who succeed and those who don't is the decision to never stop growing. And you have already made that decision. Never let fear control your actions again. Fear is nothing but a test, a wall that separates the average from the extraordinary. When you feel fear, Remind yourself of what you have already overcome. When doubt creeps in, remember the struggles you have conquered. When challenges arise, face them head-on, because you are no longer the person who runs from difficulty. You are the person who embraces it. Every champion, every successful person, every leader started where you were, uncertain, full of doubts, unsure of what was possible. But they made a choice to keep going, to keep learning, to keep pushing forward no matter what. And that is exactly what you must do. The journey does not end here. It only gets bigger, better, and more rewarding. Your mind is now your greatest weapon. You have trained it to work for you, not against you. You have programmed it to seek solutions instead of excuses. You have built the discipline to control your actions instead of letting your emotions control you. This is the foundation of an unstoppable mindset. Remember this: you are the architect of your own destiny. Everything you do from this point forward is shaping the life you will live. Every habit you maintain, every decision you make, every challenge you overcome, it all adds up. If you keep going, if you keep pushing, there will come a day when you look back and realize that you have created a life that once felt impossible. This is not just a challenge, it is a way of life. The work never stops, the learning never stops, and the growth never stops. But that is what makes it exciting. Because with every step you take, you are becoming stronger, wiser, and more powerful. The person you are today is just the beginning of what you can become. So keep moving forward. Keep striving for greatness. Keep proving to yourself that you are capable of more. You have done what most people never will. You have taken control of your mind and your future. Now, it is time to take everything you have learned and apply it to the rest of your life. If this journey has inspired you, if you have felt the impact of these 21 days, then do not keep it to yourself. Like, share, and subscribe to United Sports. Help others start their own transformation. Because when you change your mindset, you don't just change your life, you change the lives of everyone around you. This is only the beginning. Stay strong, stay disciplined, and never stop pushing forward. Your best days are still ahead.